The film begins on Sam, a sharp, strong-willed woman living in a hospice facility in New York City. She has terminal cancer and doesn't have much time left. She keeps mostly to herself, but she deeply cares for her emotional support cat, Frodo, who follows her everywhere. A hospice nurse encourages Sam to join a group outing for a change of scenery. Although reluctant, Sam agrees. Sam travels with the hospice group into Manhattan. The city is loud and busy. As usual, she arrived at the theater, and as she watches she became emotional and decided to slip away and got into a store. She notices that the military vehicle became busy on the streets of Manhattan. The nurse is searching for her, but Sam finds him first. Then she rode in the bus. But suddenly there is a commotion at the back. Where at the sky a full meteorite showers into the city. Suddenly an explosion struck at the side of the streets and dust emerges everywhere. Sam tried to go to a soldier, but it was snatched by something. She goes back and meet with someone, but on the dust emerges a monster that drawn by a noise as it attacks a civilian. She runs and an ambulance was attacked by the creature, which was drawn by a sound which explodes. Sam wakes up, but people stop her from making any noise because the monsters are nearby, creatures that rely solely on their sense of hearing. Sam and the nurse eventually find each other, and the nurse also brings her pet cat, Frodo. Frodo suddenly runs toward the door and is heard by one of the monsters. Sam hurriedly grabs Frodo, but the noise draws the monster, which bursts inside. It approaches the nurse, but luckily, military helicopters pass by, creating loud noise to lure the creature away. The soldiers also announce that everyone must stay away from the bridges because they are about to destroy them, which Sam and the others witness firsthand. While resting inside the building, a sudden brownout occurs. Moments later, the generator automatically turns on, and they rush to shut it off. The nurse manages to turn it off, but unfortunately, he is killed by a monster. Sam becomes devastated and decides to leave with her cat, Frodo. She gathers supplies from a store and begins walking. As she pauses, she sees two children hiding under a fountain. She approaches them and gives them food, which the children share. Suddenly, military helicopters arrive again and announce their plan to evacuate survivors onto a ship because the monsters cannot swim. The helicopters lure the monsters away so that people can escape. Sam and the children join the others who emerge from hiding and head to the evacuation area. Sam signals the children to follow the evacuation route. While Sam heads in a different direction, she notices a growing number of people walking on the streets, causing noise. The monsters detect them and begin attacking. Frodo survives and is picked up by Eric. Eric and Sam eventually meet and the two stay together. Eric follows Sam, but while they talk, Sam accidentally bumps into a book, causing it to fall. They both quietly run into a building, but the door is jammed by an attaché case. They force their way in, but the case falls, creating noise. Eric creates a diversion by throwing a rock at a car, setting off its alarm. The monsters rush toward the sound. Sam and Eric go down into a subway tunnel. They swim through the water, but unfortunately a monster is waiting above them. They try to stay calm. But Eric has a panic attack, which the monster hears. It chases them, but they escape because the creature cannot swim. They end up in a small opening that leads to a church above. Because of everything that happened, Sam becomes weak and needs medicine. Eric goes out to search for medicine at a pharmacy and manages to find it. On his way back, Frodo runs into an area, and Eric is shocked to discover it is where the monsters have made their nest, and where they feed. Sam tries to rescue Frodo, and fortunately, the monster does not kill the cat. Eric finally reaches the church and gives Sam the medicine. The next day, the two decide to travel to Sam's father's bar. There, Sam eats pizza and drinks alcohol. Eric also shows off his card-playing skills. They go upstairs and see the rescue ship for survivors. They quietly head toward the bridge leading to the shoreline. Sam gives Frodo to Eric and tells him to take the cat to the ship. She runs in the opposite direction, making noise to draw the monsters away from Eric. Eric runs toward the sea while monsters chase him. He manages to leap into the water and is rescued by the ship's crew. Sitting safely on the ship, Eric reads Sam's letter to him, a letter full of gratitude. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe.